Tribe, was good? Welcome back to this beautiful, growing, abundant YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the vibes. Welcome to the tribe. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss none of these videos that your beautiful, intuitive best friend posts on her YouTube channel or when I go live. In this video, we will be discussing what makes you beautiful. How can you truly love yourself? What do you need? What are the things that you need to bring into your life? Aspects of yourself that you need to appreciate. I have 3 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, 2, and 3. Pile 1 has clear quartz. Pile number 2 has blue celestine or celestite, I don't know. And number 3 has the labradorite tower. Ooh, it's blurry as hell. My bad. Alright, labradorite. Ooh, look at that shine. Whatever. It keep going blurry. Anyways. Alright, pal. Well, not pal. Tribe. Get into this meditation. Get into a comfortable position. Somewhere that you can be calm, cool, and collected. So that way you are intuitively drawn to whatever pile is calling to you with your third eye. Not your 2 bugaboos. Get into the energy of this reading. Okay. Take your 3 mindful breaths. Close your eyes. Meditate on this music. And I'll see you guys at your desire pile. Alright, tribe. With that being said, I hope you gave yourself some time to meditate. If you didn't, if you need more time, rewind and get back into it. But I'll see you guys at your desired pile. Let's get straight into it. Pile 1 was good. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. You guys chose clear quartz. When I think of clear quartz, I'm thinking maybe this group is very, very transparent in who they are. They're very clear cut, straight to the chase. And sometimes some people may take that boldness of who you are to kind of be a little intimidating. Some people may try to change who you are because they just can't simply take your personality and they can't take how raw you are. And I'm wondering if that may be an issue with your, insecurities or questioning who you are, maybe changing the aspects of yourself because you feel like you need to fit in with everything. And if you think of clear quartz is really that all around kind of crystal. It can do anything. You can manifest money with this. You can manifest clarity. You can manifest protection. It can absorb negative energies and all kinds of things. So I'm wondering if there's aspects of you that may be kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? A people pleaser person. That kind of shit. Some of you, not all of you, take what resonates, let the rest go, let it flow. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these cards. What makes you lovable? What makes you unique? What makes you who you are? What are aspects of yourself that you need to realize that you have and love down on that 1,000%? And be very confident in the aspects of yourself. So let's get into it. So we have Archangel Zekiel, I believe. It is time for transmutation. Carry the violet flame. So third eye chakra vibes. Love it. Let's see what else we have here. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Clarity of belief. Take the lead. Ooh, like that. The hummingbird. unique and distinctive. Oh shit, I like that. What else we got? The possum, fear and avoidance. Interesting. We also have, ooh, tarantula. Some of y'all fire signs or have fireplace placements. And last but not least, the flame. Wow, so definitely lots of boastful energy here, like I said before, with that clear quartz. Being very bold, straight to the point. Let's go ahead and dive into this. Okay, pile number 1. Basically, what I was going off from the beginning, intuitively channeling for you guys, because you guys chose the clear quartz. You guys are really the leaders of whatever position that you may be in life, whether that is, you know, friend groups, whether that's family, whether that's just the leader of your own way. Whatever you put your mind to, that's the thing that you're going to go do. Sometimes it may take you a couple tries, bump in your head before, you know, you take advice from anybody else. You kind of want to go see this shit for yourself. And I respect that. I'm the type of person that does the same shit. So I understand that sometimes you have to go, you know, get your own clarity, get your own knowledge of things of experience, because you yourself believe that, you know, if I go do it, it's going to be totally different than how you did it. And I'm going to get a totally different outcome than you. And I feel like that makes you unique. That makes you fiery. That makes you boastful. That makes you exciting. That makes you who you are. And I feel like that aspect of yourself, you may need to reconnect with that, because sometimes when we're living for other people and we're living based off other people's judgments of who we are, we kind of can get cloudy, because this clear quartz absorbing so much out of everything, because in life in general, you just want to go see what the world has to offer. You want to go see, you know, everything, and you're absorbing all of that information and everything that people may have said to you positively or negatively. And eventually this clear quartz is going to get cloudy in the head. So I feel like some of you, not all of you, maybe a little bit cloudy as far as what's the next plan. Is this plan going to go as expected? Are you actually going in the right direction? Am I on the right path? All right, certain shit like that. With this tarantula here, and then this grandmother here, I feel like a lot of you, your mother, grandmothers, or just a female figure in your life it has a strong importance for you. I just feel like this tarantula, when I'm thinking about the tarantula, I automatically thought of the silk that webs, you know, spiders have, that they make. Their webs, they're thin, but they're strong as fuck. And I feel like with this tarantula, I feel very female energy from this as well, as far as protecting the nest, protecting and weeding your home, weeding your life, weaving, you know, different aspects that you're just learning. Whether this spider web gets fucked up by a human, then you go make another one somewhere else and shit like that. And I feel like your grandmother, your mom, has laid down foundations, whether good or bad, showing you what you don't want to do in your life and what you want to do, what things that you want to take from that, etc., etc. I feel like you are literally a person that sees the outcomes of other people and completely transmutes it to something for yourself. We have a butterfly here in clarity of belief. This butterfly, and we also have the archangel here for transmutation and change and transformation, letting me know and letting me see that you're the kind of person that is so unique that you don't want to follow the status quo. Like, you don't want to do what everyone wants to do. And I feel like that makes you who you are, and you need to really embrace that. We also have the flame here. I want to go ahead and read this from the book, because I feel like it'll provide us with more in-depth information. And I just feel like there's a message there. So let's go ahead and pull that real quick. You guys, so we have the flame here. Let's go ahead and read directly from the book for this one. So, the fire, the spark, the glimmer. The ancient yogi saw this flame. Bless me, my bad. Shit. So we have the flame at the center of the abdomen, believed it to be responsible for our vitality. When it is lit, we are connected to our purpose and sense that life is a sacred gift. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them have let their inner flame go out. So, okay, that I'm gonna just stop right there. That is diving right into what I was saying by being clouded by other people's judgments and other people's expectations or things that they place on you. And sometimes you can find yourself in sort of like a cloudy mindset when it comes to second guessing the things that you want to go do, because you are so open to trying new things and so excited with this flame that you hold within yourself that sometimes it can conjumble who you truly are and who you truly want to be or what path you truly want to go on. So that's something to keep in mind. All right. Let's keep going. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them have let their inner flame go out. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things you've forgotten and protect the flame, no matter how harshly the winds around you blow. It could be an inner archetype that begs you to light its wick. It is likely that the poet, the mystic, or the shaman will call you with the language of the flame. The archetype fire is at the beginning of all transformation, purification, and manifestation. Nearly every spiritual lineage honors the flame. Wow. More fire energy, more transformation, more transmutation when it comes to, the things that... All right, you guys. So let's get back to what I was talking about. So, I don't know where I was going with that. But let's go ahead and just dive into the tarantula and see what the tarantula has to say. Let's go ahead and dive. At a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. I can already see where this is about to go. I can already see. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or karma. You guys, pile one, what are you guys going through right now? You guys going through a transformation of who you are and realizing and taking your power back? Because that's definitely the vibes that I'm getting right now, and I love that for you. And I love that you're able to even have the consciousness and have the connection of your inner self to know when it's time to draw it back in and get your shit back together. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get into it. So, a habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your intention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose karma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers patient and calm like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you'll choose wisely. When in balance, follow intuition. When out of balance, you hesitate or over-intellectualize. To bring into balance, daily journaling. I love that. Pile number one. I really love the overall energy of what makes you lovable and the things of yourself that you yourself need to embrace and always go back to. This right here, this flame that is inside you, this leadership, this uniqueness, this, looking at everything from a different perspective and being able to transmute it for yourself it's your superpower. It's your superpower, and I feel like you need to embrace that part of yourself 1,000%. And whatever things that you're going into life, draw back into this energy, and I'm telling you, you'll make it out of any setback that you may face. And you'll realize your worth, you'll realize the potential that you have. Let's go ahead and get into some tarot cards. You already know. Let's go ahead. All right, you guys. I kind of wanted to leave the flame up here because I feel like these cards are really... they're big signifiers of the group at hand, and I need to keep it up here. But I have some more cards that I want to pull out. Let's go ahead and dive into some tarot cards about your needs. Okay? What needs? I can't even talk straight, bitch. What are your needs? What do you need right now? I feel like we already kind of dived into that, like the oracle card, but I want to see what else tarot or spirit has to say about, what are your needs? What do you need to remind yourself about these things? And I think I'm going to go ahead and let her come out. Yes, ma'am. Let's go ahead, baby. What else for my group one? Spirit one. Okay. My group number one. What are their needs? Ooh. All right. Oh my God. Hold on now. Too much going on. I'm getting hot. This group is that flame ain't playing, baby. That flame ain't come to play. All right, Queen of Wands. I'm going to leave these cards upright, and whatever messages come out of them, whether that's, you know, the reverse aspects of things, then I'll just do it like that. But we're going to keep these upright for now. Okay. Tower. Let's get one more. All right. Six of Swords. All right. So interesting. Lots of, I don't want to say chaotic energy, but it's a lot of rewriting the story energy, rewriting or rerouting yourself. I really feel the vibes of this group, because I feel like I myself is in within this energy a little bit, slightly, as far as the things that I'm seeing. So let's get into it. Matter of fact, should I pull the other oracles? I'll wait till I get into it. All right, so we have the High Priestess here. Now the High Priestess is really is screaming out at me for you guys, Pod One, because I just feel like your needs are to get within yourself, get into the depths and the shadows of what is hidden within your subconscious and what is hidden within your own darkness. Things that you are maybe not conscious of, things that you may have buried for a while simply because you just didn't find the need to bring it out, or maybe you just yourself don't realize it. Getting into the depths of things that are bothering you, journaling it down, being able to be alone in isolation so that way you hear the messages clearly, so that way you are diving deeper into your own spiritual journey and your own spirit of the things that you yourself, your higher self, your inner self, your physical body, whether that's taking care of yourself, eating healthy, working out, creating a routine or a schedule that is fitting for the energy that you are currently in, whether that is leaving somewhere, whether you are, you know, letting go of certain responsibilities, not holding on too strongly on things, and allowing other people to come in and help you out, especially with this Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands here. You know, letting shit go, allowing people to come in and help you, not taking on too many of the burdens of life, or too many burdens of family, or too many of the burdens of other people's fucking opinions. Like, leave that shit in the past. Like, we're moving away from all of that. We're moving away of having to always contemplate the things that we want to do, always having to either protect ourselves or shield our energy from people who come in and put their fears on us, or fears of the things that they themselves are scared of, and then now they're trying to project it on you. Like, you're coming in as the Queen of Wands, remembering who you are, remembering the things that you want, remembering your worth, remembering who you are, remembering the Tower moment, okay? Not being afraid to destroy everything, not being afraid to start over simply because you know for a fact within that flame of chaos something new comes out. And I love this group so much, because I resonate heavy with this, being able to literally just destroy everything, remove everything, whether that's letting people go, whether that's burning down, you know, perceived judgments of who you thought you were, or whether that's starting over and not really giving a fuck about the consequences or the outcome, simply because you know for a fact that whatever you are right now, whatever tower that you are building, you know sooner than later that tower itself is not going to satisfy you in the long run. You're not going to be happy. You're going to be forced to have to move away from that, simply because you're just not aligned with who you are. And I love that for you, and that is what you need right now. You need to get back into yourself, get back into isolation, hear those thoughts, sit within that energy even though it's uncomfortable, and surround yourself and rejuvenate yourself with love, rejuvenate yourself with working out. Maybe you need to start working out, being more active, getting out there with friends, or just getting out there by yourself if you live in a warm climate. I know, sports, hobbies, whatever it is for you, getting back into that energy so that way, you know, certain things come out a little more clearly. If you feel like you need to hang out with friends, I do see some of you probably need that human connection so that way you can kind of relate to people who relate to you. Not saying that you need to go hang out with friends you already have. Maybe you need new friends. Maybe you need new people around you. All right, maybe you need new people who are on the same wavelength, whether that is more spiritual friends or more friends who like basketball or more friends who like, I don't fucking know, whatever you like, baby. So let's go ahead and dive into some oracles so we can see. I want to see, which one do I want to start with? We'll start with these. We have coins. Money will be coming to you. Oh, shit. So these are like more needs, more energetic needs that you need or whatever it is. We'll see what Spirit has to say. 4-leaf clover, great fortune. Older woman, dealing or relationship with the older woman. Again, more of that older woman energy. Before you guys had, what did y'all have last time? Y'all remember? Fucking, damn. It was Anna the grandmother or something like that. So more grandmother energy. I'm seeing whether this is a grandmother that is in your life currently, or this could be a grandmother who has passed on that is looking out for you and who, as this high priestess, are speaking certain messages towards you, whether that you randomly smell her perfume, whether you're seeing certain quotes or certain things that she said to you in the past and now you're starting to see that for yourself, whether this is your mother, auntie, whatever who this older woman is definitely coming through very strongly. This could just be a spirit guide showing up as feminine energy, who is just very grand, very tall. If this is a spirit guide, this woman is very, very, I don't want to say stern, but hold on. Bae, you got a charger? You got a charger?
Yeah.
Can I see, please?
This whole time I got the first stuff on charger.
Oh, shit. It's whatever. I just need the, yeah. All right, Pawan. So, yeah, whoever this older woman is, mother, grandmother, a past loved one or current one that's here with you, it's definitely a protector, definitely someone who's giving you great advice. And I would, if I were you, I would listen, all right? We also have Cain. Pay attention to your health. I just fucking said that. I said with this Queen of Wands, if you need to get back into working out, you know, focusing on your health, being very active in a way, that is definitely something I definitely see. We have psychic ability, trust your intuition more, following your intuition, pile number 1. We have the high priestess with intuition, the third eye of intuition. We had Archangel, what was his name? Zakiel or whoever, coming through telling you to listen to your third eye and your intuition. So definitely listen to the vibes, get back into yourself so you can hear you and not other people. All right, so I love that confirmation. I really do. Let's keep on going. So I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Hydrangea, whatever. Thankfulness for understanding. Before we can forgive one another, we have to understand one another. Sweet pea, blissful pleasure. Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. I love that. We also have existence. Wow, I love this. I love this card so much. Going with the flow. Looking at these two cards too, you guys, I just see a lot of cards where it's like the woman or the person, whoever this is, you could be male or female. It's just they're just within. When I'm looking at this environment, whether that's in the middle of the ocean or in the middle of the stars. For me, this is internal. This is internal consciousness, internal spirit. This is a spiritual experience, something that only you can go to, your own world, your own paradigm, your own thought process, your own existence, honestly, your own consciousness that needs to be sat with and, you know, diagnosed, not diagnosed, but, you know, analyzed, I guess you can say. What's me, what's not me, what's truly me, what isn't truly me, how did I get this thought, what made me think this. So that is definitely beautiful. Last but not least, we have the mural, be your own first priority. And lastly, we have evil queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Ooh, I love that. I always like the evil villains in movies. Most of the time, the ones that are so-called evil was only evil because motherfuckers came in and disrupted the shit they had going on. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Back like I never left. Let me know how this resonated with you. Let me know what confirmation you needed to know for yourself about how you need to love yourself more. You know, what makes you lovable, what are your needs, and how you can kind of insert these into your daily life or whatever. I love you guys so very much. I'll talk to you guys on live or in another video, whatever, you know, vibes. I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye. Pile number 2 was good. So my babies chose Celestite, whatever, for communication, mind, throat chakra vibes, speaking your mind, knowing how to communicate, things of that nature. Let's go ahead and get into it. Starting with your oracle cards. Now, diving into this energy, we're going to go ahead and see what makes you lovable, what makes you unique, what makes you who you are, what are aspects of yourself that you yourself need to embrace, love on, and cherish. All right. So, ooh, this card pretty. We have Seraphim, Seraphiel, tune into the divine will, open to higher illumination. I love this card. This is pretty. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Interesting. Trust. More trust. I'm seeing patterns. I'm seeing patterns, and also more colors, lots of colors. 0, the number of potential, something that is not yet ended or not yet began, something that is a cycle, something that when something ends, it begins right afterwards. So that's very interesting. C, teach. The peacock, lighthearted laughter. The peacock itself has a lot of fucking colors too. Interesting, y'all. Forgiveness, sacrifice. I'm getting a lot of messages with this pile. The whale. Wow, look at all these colors, y'all. We have the whale, more feminine energy, more gentle energy. And the creator. Wow. First of all, can we say and look and appreciate all the colors that we see within this pile right now? You guys, I don't know if you realize how bright and how much life you bring into things, but I feel like that is something that you yourself, you need to work on and realize about yourself, because with this pile, it's so bright, it's so brilliant, your energy is immaculate, and I don't think you understand the healing things or the healing properties or healing gifts that you have, even with just speaking with someone, making someone laugh, whether that's hearing somebody out or just creating whatever the things that you create, whether that's you're talking life into people, whether that is art, whether that is teaching children, whether that is teaching the masses about, you know, anything that you're interested in. things of that nature. I feel like you guys do not appreciate or realize that power. Okay, so woo. So what makes you lovable? What makes you unique? I feel as though my pal number 2, I wonder if you're the go with the flow kind of person, where it's like you're not really that serious when it comes to life in general. You kind of just go wherever life blows you. I feel like sometimes you yourself kind of feel as though, am I wasting my time? Why do I feel so behind? Why do I feel like I'm not, maybe you're seeing your peers do different things and you're kind of like, why am I not there? Or why can't I get myself to do that? Or, it's like you're doubting your own magic. And I don't like that, because you're very magical. You're supported in so many attributes and aspects of your life. And you need to learn to forgive yourself when doubting yourself, okay? You're on a totally different life path than your peers. You're on a totally different wavelength than your peers. There are things that you are doing in your lifetime that, though, if you aren't there yet, it doesn't matter. There's no time to where you need to be anywhere. Like, this is life. This is your life. This is how you write the script. Whatever you want to do is the will of what you should follow. Okay? There are certain things that are coming in divine timing that you don't probably know now, but you will later when it happens, where I feel like you just need to relax and just really bathe yourself in a spiritual bath or a spiritual cleanse or whatever it is, and literally let the waters of the ocean or lakes kind of cleanse your aura, cleanse your space, because there are people who are around you that kind of feed off your energy, because you are so bright and blissful and so giving to people that sometimes that can be drained a little bit. So that is what makes you lovable. Your energy, like you yourself, that is what makes you lovable. Your aura, your energy, the things that you bring. Like, you could just walk into a room and literally change the energy. You can walk into, a meeting at work, and everything that you speak, people are just like, wow, I didn't realize that you can, like, that would be smart, or I didn't think of it that way, or I didn't see it in that way. And I feel like that is your superpower. That is your gift. Being not really taking shit that serious. Like, you work in a space of honor. You see everything as neutral. And I feel like that is why you're who you are. And that's why people come to you so easily. And that's why animals may be attracted to you so easily, or our children may be attracted to you so easily, because your energy is just that intoxicating. It's very beautiful and bright. And you're willing to help everybody. It's like, I just see you as a person who just really wants to just help everybody and bring love to everyone. But sometimes, like I said before, you may run into times where there are people who don't appreciate that part of you, and who literally come to drain you, and you looking like, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? Did I, A, B, C, or D? When in reality, you didn't do anything wrong. You're fine. If anything, if I was to see, oh, what did you do wrong? You allowed someone who didn't deserve you come into your space and disrupt. Forgive yourself for that. Forgive yourself. Don't change who you are, but just be cautious of the people you bring around you and the things that you're sacrificing. Make sure you have boundaries. Make sure you have boundaries with not only people, but with yourself, as far as the things and the people that you let in. Also, being the strong one here, pile number 2, I feel like you give so much to people that oftentimes you feel like people don't reciprocate that shit back, and it makes you second guess your path, and makes you second guess the things, or the things that you do, or the things that you find exciting. Sometimes you're like, okay, maybe that isn't the way. Maybe I don't have a lot of wisdom to teach. Maybe I don't. Just stop doing that. Trust your path, Because like I said before, you guys are operating on a whole different level than everyone around you. And you yourself need to trust what spirit is throwing at you. Trust the things that are being shown to you, because only you will know the visions and the gifts that spirit is showing you yourself. All right, let's get into this creator card. I'm going to read directly from the book because I want to see what messages are in there, and I feel like we'll benefit a lot more from the information that's in there. Okay. The creator, the first archetype in the trio of existence, is not imitated by darkness or by lack. They know that from the void, creation inevitably, I can't talk, y'all, inevitably emerges with major, minimal, and outlandish materials. The creator reveals a new image. They make the empty room resonate with healing souls. They generate bounty from the seed that others toss away. Though generative, this archetype annihilates preconceived notions of what is possible, leaving unexpected openings in the wake of its destruction. The creator does this by first being absolutely present to what is not, imagining or wishing things were different. And second, trusting that a force greater than themselves awaits constant collaboration with human soul. Whether we call it nature, God, goddess, Shakti, or divinity, it remains nameless. It is the creator's lifelong companion. The alchemist, the artist, the innovator. So, to increase your creative energy, ward off drainess at all costs. Recommit to the childlike curiosity and nix the rules. So, you guys, I literally said a lot when it came to your group as far as the power that you hold and the energy that you have when you just walk into a room, and why people are so attached or feel so drawn to you. You may even feel like some of the lovers that you bring in, it's like, why do I keep bringing in broken people? Like, why do I keep attracting this kind of person, or why do I keep attracting this kind of thing? It's because like your energy is intoxicating. People who need healing, people who need understanding, people who just need love literally are automatically drawn to you. And you know, that's why I said you need to make sure you set boundaries, because that energy needs to be, it's sacred energy, it's divinity, it's divine energy, it's higher illumination. Like this card said, like you literally have the energy of the divine assisting you in everyday life. And spiritual people, entities that are out here, they literally are, they're automatically drawn to that. And you can find yourself kind of being drained or used, and I feel like make sure you keep that sacred. Make sure you keep that on tuck, you know what I'm saying, sometimes. But also still be yourself. Don't lock yourself down. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the whale as well, because I want to see what the whale has for you guys. Desire to derive deeper, profound peace, ancient wisdom. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain. As they overcome many challenges in their lives, these experiences have enriched them, giving them stability, strength, and depth that is rare. Did you hear that? These experiences have enriched them with stability, strength, and depth that is rare. Whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication. You guys show Celestine. Oh my God. We can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. When in balance, calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, heavy, slips into old stories to bring into balance regular self-care. So again, that was literally just confirmation of everything that I already said, you guys. Let's go ahead and move on to some tarot cards and some more confirmation cards. All right. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all card over here because y'all my creator group, my love group, my beautiful, bright, beautiful group. Group number 2, my healing group. Some of you may be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You don't have to be, but if you are, definitely let me know in the comments. All right, let's get into what are your needs. What do you need at this time? What are your needs? Connecting with those who chose pile number 2. What are their needs? What do they need at this time? Pile number 2, what do they need? What is my pile number? Oh! Alright, let's see. Strength. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Interesting. King of Pentacles. So far, I'm sensing balance. Three of Wands, I'm sorry. Let's do one more card. What do they need right now? I also sense that you guys need your soul tribe around you. I feel like a lot of you need your soul tribe. We also have 10 of Swords. Huh. You get a drink of water on that, baby. All right, pile number 2. I feel like, and what I'm seeing with these cards, you guys need to be surrounded by your soul tribe. You guys need to be surrounded by people who are like you. Some of you need to reevaluate the things or people that are around you. I know some of you may be kind of contemplating having to end certain relationships or friendships because you may have been in this friendship for a very long time. But the thing is, if this person is no longer serving you, I say stop wasting your time. Of course, give yourself enough time and enough courage to do that. I would slowly just drift away when it comes to that. I also feel like there is somebody coming into your life, whether that is relationship wise or this could just be a friend who wants to protect the Queen of Pentacles. He wants to protect, or she, it could be a male or female, it doesn't matter. That he wants to protect, she wants to protect this energy, this her friend, because they see the potential of who you are and they see the gifts and they kind of just want to protect your energy space. They want to make sure that you know that you are supported, that you are loved, and that whatever thing that you want to reevaluate and realign for yourself with the 7 of Swords, that you can. That you shouldn't be afraid to have to start over, or you shouldn't be afraid to have to go ahead and step out again. I also feel like you guys need to kind of work on your courage and your strength when it comes to yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting, the things that you decide. I don't know if some of you have this thing where you kind of contemplate certain decisions based off other people's emotions. Stop doing that. Whatever you intuitively feel the first time around is usually correct. So just go after that. I also feel like a lot of you need to go on I don't know whether that's a shopping spree, whether that is renovating, certain beauty rituals that you want to do for yourself, take care of yourself, whether that's doing your makeup, whether that's, getting your nails done, hair cut, manicures, pedicures, new outfits, new clothes, new wardrobe, new style. If you're just reconfiguring your style, I say do that because you're creative. So whatever that, that can tie into, personal self-care and creating something. I feel like whatever that is for you, definitely do it, whether that's getting a new tattoo, whatever it is. I feel like you need to do that creatively, because you'll connect with yourself on a deeper level, and you'll also be able to see certain things that don't need to be around you and certain people who don't need to be around you. With that being said, let's pull some of these oracles to see what else you need. We have the purse. Pay attention to your finances. March, so spring, rebirth. When I think of spring, I think of, water. So plenishing and replenishing and nurturing yourself, nurturing who you are, rebirthing who you are, pouring more into yourself than you are to other people. We also have V for victory and some endeavor. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Again, if you know whoever this person is, pile number 2, let them go. We also have a man, dealings or relationship with a man. So this could be either a father, it could be a grandfather, a brother, or it could be a romantic partner, best friend. Like I said again, who's coming in and wanting to kind of protect. They want to protect. They want to be around you. Or this could be if you are in a relationship where your partner is draining you, or your partner is the vulture and you need to let that motherfucker go. So whoever needed that, let me know who needed that one. But, make it resonate for you. As far as what that is, this could be a man coming into your life. This could just be mending relationships with your father, grandfather, brothers that are essentially healing you. So that's good energy too. We also have the hibiscus, beauty and happiness. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Again, like I said, like that beauty ritual kind of thing, taking care of yourself, Leo energy, putting yourself first, pouring more into yourself than you are of others. Camellia, I'm sorry. Destiny. It is not in the stars to hold your destiny, but in ourselves. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. William Shakespeare. I like that one. It's cute. We have maturity. Look at all the colors that this group has. Look at that. I love it. Consciousness. All right, so this is looking real good so far. I love this energy. I love the beautiful flower that you're growing to be. I'm loving to see the rebirth of who you are, the realization of the things that you bring, the gratitude that you have for yourself is coming. And I love this for you, pile number 2. Let's get into some last cards. We have feast, slow down and celebrate yourself, like I've been saying. We also have lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Wow. And this sign says, I am always enough. So again, that insecurity kind of thing, you guys, not really having enough faith within yourself needs to end. Stop doing that shit to yourself, bestie, because you are amazing. You are conscious of you're conscious of your own empathy and the way other people feel, that you yourself need to do that for yourself 1,000%. But with that being said, pal number 2, I love you so much, you guys. Let me know what resonated with this reading. What did you take from this reading? What aspects of yourself do you realize and that you adore so much? Let me know down in the comments. I will see you guys in the next video, or on live, who knows. Back like I never left. But alright, you guys, see y'all later. Bye. Pile number 3 was good because we got Labradorite Tower here, clarity, spiritual, shit like that. Let's go ahead and dive into what makes you lovable, what makes you unique, what makes you who you are, aspects of yourself that you need to embrace, that you need to realize that is amazing, 1000% of your person. We have what? Shirabum, whatever. I don't know. This is the archangel that is coming in for you. Look to the stars, accept keys and codes of stellar wisdom. Interesting. Lumeria, creating heaven on earth is happening. Move. That's interesting to see. Flow. We have a lot of yellow in this reading so far. Solar plexus. The vibes. Let's keep going. The squirrel. Responsibility. Balance. The spider. Ooh. Jealousy and grudge. The swan, how beautiful. And the vow, more yellow. So usually yellow when it comes to that, it has to do with your intelligence, your mind, the way you think, the way you perceive the world. Air energy, definitely, as far as whether it's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You don't have to be, but that is the energy of yellow and what yellow symbolizes within the tarot. So, looking at your cards, trying to go ahead and get in tune with pile number 3 here. What makes you unique? What makes you lovable? You don't think the way everyone else thinks. You see the world, you perceive the world in a totally different way. In a way that most people may find weird. Some people may find it odd. Some people may be like, what were they thinking? What are they thinking? Some people may even see you as, what is it to them? You're also a great friend. When you put your mind to something, when you say, look, I'm gonna help you in this way, or I got your back, you mean it 1000%. Whatever you say, you mean that shit. And you don't really hold a lot of grudges. You don't hold a lot of jealousy within your heart. I feel like jealousy, if anything, kind of motivates you. Certain things that you see being done, whether that's something that you cherish. So if you cherish something and you see a whole bunch of people doing that shit incorrectly, you yourself take it upon yourself to go do that shit for yourself and prove to people like, hey, like, this is the right way to do it. You put yourself out there. You're not afraid to speak up. You're not afraid to, say some shit is wrong. I feel like you also naturally came out the womb smart as fuck. A lot of people, it's like, wow, this person is so wise. You're so wise to be so young. You're so, intelligent, different, and innovative is the word I was trying to look for. As far as certain things that you do, how you navigate the world, how you perceive differently. Like, people are just like, how the fuck did they know that? How do you do that? You may even be a person who loves to read a lot. You may read so many informational books when it comes to spirituality or coding or astrology or whatever it is for you, all right? Art, whatever it is, let me know in the comments. You yourself, you love to read about that kind of thing. You like putting yourself out there. You constantly want to be doing something, keeping, your mind fresh and sharp, constantly building upon yourself, always seeing how the extra mile, how you can take it to the beyond, how you can take it to the stars. And I feel like naturally you receive these messages from higher beings that deliver these messages to you that most people don't even see until it happens, and they're like, oh my god, such and such was so right. They were so right about what they were saying. And you're kind of like, yeah, I told you. I mean, duh. I love that. Another thing that I see for you, pile number 3, is though you are kind of empathetic for people, sometimes people don't really see that. I feel like you can come across a little cold because you move based off logic and not so much emotions all the time. You're kind of like a solution based person, and sometimes people can kind of be a little intimidated by that, but you don't mean no harm. Like, you just want balance when it comes to emotional things, and you feel like, instead of waddling in the waters and continue to be sad, you kind of just want to solve it and move on. I love that. I see that. Let's get into the vow. I want to kind of dive into what this card has to say, getting to the meaning within the book, because I feel like we can dive deeper into it. And I feel like the book has something to say to you all. Let me see. All right, we have the vow. When the vow is spoken, the air shifts. Karmic ties are formed. Destiny tilts on its axis. Our words and intentions have immense power. There is a reason the great mythic mystery stories of our past often include the recitation of oaths and the mixing of drops of blood as a mark of union. The tricky part is that reciting the vow, no matter how casually, activates the eternal and unseen forces of the world. The ancestors bear witness. The laws of nature respond. These promises cannot be unsaid or forgotten, so breaking them can leave lingering complexities and loose ends. This card calls us to acknowledge the vow we are living by, consciously or unconsciously, and either recommit to it or create a ritual that signifies closure. You've been underestimating the power of your promises. Anytime the energy of the vow is present, we are in the archetype realm of ceremony and ritual. That means the time stands still and anything is possible. So, pile number motherfucking 3. That vow card kind of made me wonder what messages Spirit has for you as far as your needs. Because I kind of wonder if sometimes you're a little smarter than you need. Smart for your own good, as far as sometimes you feel like you are so smart that you can't take advice from other people, or maybe you yourself kind of don't listen to what Spirit has to say, or is showing you clear as day as far as energy. But if it's not tangible, you really just don't listen to it until something comes and just smacks you right in the head. When karma comes around, it kind of fucks you up. You're kind of like, oh shit, I need to change the way I move, I need to change the way I'm doing things. I'm wondering if that is another thing about you that is lovable. It needs to be loved on, but it also needs to have a little boundary placed upon it. Yeah, let's get into the swan. I want to see what the swan energy has to say. All right, so with the swan energy here, effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there to the fluid realms of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time, and inner voices awaiting to be heard, and inner vision likely to be revealed. When in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, lacking vision. To bring into balance, solo time and writing. Again, that being too smart for your own good with the swan energy, It's letting me know that sometimes I feel like you guys you dive so deep into the physical world that sometimes you can disconnect with your spiritual, and it kind of can leave you lost. It kind of can lead you in this space of what is the word I'm looking for? Leaves you in this space of just not being receptive of certain things that you need to be receptive of, whether that's inner healing, inner ascension, or whatever the case may be. Everything isn't in a book, you guys. Everything is actually sometimes can be spiritual. Some things need to be, you need to dive into your inner self. Whether you're writing a book right now, whether you are a writer, whether you need a journal, so that way you are, taking a heed to the things that are in your mind, so you're not overthinking about too much and taking too much responsibility about things that are not in your control. You don't have to be perfect. Pile number 3, certain things that you've seen your mother or father do, you yourself may not need to do if it was unhealthy for them. Don't get jealous, or if you see certain people doing things that you think that you need to be doing as well, all together with everything that you're responsible for already. Don't get jealous. Don't get mad at yourself. Get more in tune with yourself and see what care your inner person needs. All right, let's get into some tarot cards so we can see what those needs are. Okay, with those who chose pile 3, what do they need at this time? What are their inner needs? What does pile 3 need? Worlds. 2 of Wands. King of Cups. Six of Cups. So far, you guys, I feel like you need more emotional healing, more emotional connection. I feel like you guys don't give yourself enough of that at all. Whether you didn't receive that from a father figure, mother figure. I feel like a lot of you need that sort of feeling of protection, feeling of growth, feeling of inner divine protection, emotional stability. Everything doesn't need to be logically explained when you feel things. I feel like you will be able to connect more spiritually with yourself if you stop. 3 of Swords wants to come out for the second time, so I'm gonna let it come out. Let's get one more card about their inner needs for pile number 3. Alright. So we got King of Pentacles and the Tower, so I'm gonna let the Tower come out. So your needs, pile number 3, is to be more emotionally connected again, like I said before. Whether that is healing aspects of a father figure that you didn't get as a child, being able to be emotionally available for yourself, giving to yourself, pouring back into yourself. allowing yourself to go after the things that you want to go after, allowing yourself to cry, allowing yourself to destroy aspects of yourself that doesn't want to heal and doesn't want to feel those emotions. I feel like you guys have become more like a sort of like a robot when it comes to emotions. You kind of just be like, oh, I'm okay, or I'll figure it out. I'll, always have to be the strong one, or always have to logically make sense of things, when in reality, I mean, things are what they are. Things happen the way they happen, and you have the right and you are valid in feeling the way you feel, and you should allow yourself to do that. I also see, and I also am seeing some of you, not all of you, take this as it resonates, let it go, let it flow. If it ain't for you, maybe exiting a marriage, exiting a relationship that meant a lot to you. And now that the destruction is happening, you kind of put yourself in this protective guard to where now you have to fake like you're okay when you're not. Some of you may be very fucking heartbroken right now and are literally coming from a broken place. Everything has fallen around you. Everything doesn't make sense. And you need to give yourself time to make sense of it. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to feel protected in your emotions and feel grounded, so that way you can heal from this. That's for somebody, not for all of you. All right. Other than that, let me see what else. King of Cups. Another thing. I feel like some of you guys who are so intellectual, who may be in a career that you don't like, or you're starting to feel aligned with it, is because you need to intuitively, emotionally connect with yourself, who you really are, truly are spiritually. So that way you're following things that emotionally guide you. So that way you're on the right path of your passion and what you truly need to be aligned with. I feel like a lot of you have been aligned with things that other people's expectations of you are, whether that's going to college, getting a particular kind of job, whatever. And sometimes you may feel unaligned with that. You need to take a step back and follow the things that you want to follow, whether that was a dream that you had as a kid or whatever it is. Nothing is ridiculous. Everything is possible. So whatever that is for you, definitely follow through on that. Definitely chase that dream, go after it, because you're smart enough to do it, and you're amazing enough to allow yourself to do it. Vow yourself, promise yourself, give yourself that promise, give yourself that time. Let's dive into some more cards. We have Fly, a period of ill health or depression. The Broom, new home, new attitude. Again, like I said before, like this energy for you, Pile 3, is very masking. I feel like a lot of you may be in a space of this, is maybe in a depressive state right now. It just feels like you're not aligned with your reality, and it can kind of throw you off. And I completely understand. Trust. September. So fall. Reaping your harvest. Actually getting the things that you deserve. Things that you feel like you deserve. Angel. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Again, like I said, you need to get spiritually aligned with yourself and spiritually connected with your angels, guides, God, whoever you want to call it. Because there's some inner work that needs to happen right now. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Guarding heliotrope. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. I told you. Crocus. Cheerfulness. It is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. I love that. Turning in. I told y'all. We also have slowing down. I told you. I said you need to tune into yourself, tune into the inner works. Like, look at her dress. It looks like it's flowing water, allowing herself to flow in these emotions and being like, even look at the shadows around her. Like, that can represent like your inner thoughts and the inner things that have been told to you, or inner thoughts that you have of yourself. You need to slow down and kind of see the world around you, see the beauty of the things that are around you. So that way you can kind of make sense of it all, especially if you're going through something, if you're feeling uprooted, or you're feeling like you need to revamp things in your life. that definitely can bring in new opportunities, new things that you need for yourself, so that way you're reaping the harvest that you are in fall, and you're, having the beautiful, bountiful growth of the person that you're becoming. Let's get into it. We have the library. Take control of your own narrative. And a voyage. You already have all the answers. I said that before. Like, everything is not in a book. Everything literally can be not everything, but some things are inner work. Some things have a inner knowing, an inner just consciousness that you already know, that you may not have the book, or somebody may have told you that this was a direction, but intuitively you just know that this is the direction for you. And I feel like you need to reconnect with that. That is something that you need. And yeah, pile number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Definitely let me know how it resonates with you. Definitely tell me what's going on in your life and how you want to take these aspects of yourself that you realize that you have and use it to your potential and for the things that you want to go after. Definitely let me know. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys either on live or in the next motherfucking video. Love you, pile 3. Bye.